I talk with children on a weekly basis, trying to find them homes. And as the years have gone by, I always wonder, for the ones who we didn't find homes for, what happened to them? And as I started digging and getting more information about the numbers of foster children who age out of care, I was devastated.
There was one case that really stuck out to me because those kids had been into care since 2010, which means if they were 3 at the time they came into care, they're 10 years old now. If they've been in the system for 7 years, the likelihood that they're going to age out of the system is pretty strong.
I'm for the child that's been homeless 5 times in the last 6 years.
I'm for the child who is unsafe due to their parents' substance abuse issues.
I am for the teenager who has aged out of the state foster care system, a teenager who has no family to turn to in the hour of need.
I am for those children that leave the system and want to go to their home, and sometimes they go to that home and they find out that home is the reason I'm not living here, and they have to figure out, how am I going to fend for myself?
We'd love to think that CPS can do it all and help these kids, and we get upset when they age out in these conditions, but you know what? It's not all on CPS.
CPS caseworkers are overburdened in a system that's struggling, and they may have 25 to 30 cases. They cannot spend the time that one CASA volunteer can do for that child.
I think about the children who, have behavioral issues at home, have behavioral issues in the classroom, and what we can do in order to, help and support them. And I think the biggest thing is to, be able to equip caregivers to find the need behind that behavior.
CASA is the person that has the time to go and talk to therapists and talk to school teachers and school counselors and medical personnel to find out if all the things the child needs are being met.
I am for the child that needs a cheerleader, an encourager, and a reporter to tell her how her younger brother's doing in another foster home.
What I felt was my biggest failing doing Wednesday's Child is not getting every single child that I profiled a home. And that still bothers me. And so that's why I still care and still want to speak out for them.
I hate thinking about a child having to be in the system until they turn 18. When they turn 18, what happens to them? So we are actively involved in programs that are looking at how do we find connections for these children? What can we do that can give them a support system before they turn 18? We feel it's very important to work with those kids to give them a stable support network, and that's one of the priorities of our system right now.
I feel like as a CASA volunteer, we get to pick up those pieces and make a big difference. And it's been so nice to see my kids enjoy getting to see the same face at everything that they go through, and getting to be part of that to help them through the healing process.